maybe start off. Well, welcome to the build-up of the SCGL final between our two Zerg players, Jdog and scRED. I am joined once again by my Zerg co-caster, the epic Frostman. How's it going?
Yeah, what's up? And yeah, it's going to be a very interesting game. Finally got a ZBZ final. Don't often see these ones, so it's going to be a hectic game.
Right, yeah, I agree. Jdog and Red having more or less a very similar style, although Jdog obviously macroing better because he's in Diamond. Let's have a look at their profiles. I'm going to head over on into their profiles. I'm currently looking at Jdog's profile, having a brief overlook. It's only got his Season 3, hasn't played his Season 4 yet. As you can see, his 1v1 Diamond. He's over 1,413 wins. Currently sitting at 51 ranked Diamond.
Yeah, looking at Red here, we can see a total of 1853 games played. It seems like he has played his placement for Season 4, being placed again into Platinum. And let's have a look at Red's recent see how he's been doing.
Yeah, let's have a look at that match history, Frost. I'm just going to
Well,
try
looking here at Red's 1v1 history, got a couple of losses here, but also lots of wins over here. So playing very consistent, and also see going on a couple of losing streaks close to the end of the season here. But everything looking pretty decent here for Red. Pretty consistent player, if you can say that.
I agree. Let's have a look at Jdog's match history quickly over here. Let's have a look at open up his 1v1s. Not quite as consistent as scRED. He's got quite a few losing streaks over there, Frost. A few wins here and there in between, but a lot of losing streaks. So maybe they might be quite evenly matched, although Jdog is a league ahead, but he's suffered quite a few 1v1 losses as of late.
Yeah, looking at Jdog's match history, not the greatest match history. He's lost 10 games, won 4, lost 6. It's not a great. It's 40% win ratio right there. It's not fantastic. If you have a look at Red's match history, Red being a lot more consistent. So I definitely think Red has had a lot more practice. And here we go. We got the invite for the first match. Seems like it's going to get underway quite quickly now. And Ultima, your predictions for this match?
Well, Frost, I reckon we're not going to see either player fast expanding because that is going to be severely punished either way. So I believe they're going to be a case of whoever gets what the quickest. I don't believe we're going to see any cheese, although we might see some early banes from one of them just to deal with the ground forces. I know Jdog likes his roaches, but Red as well. So I think it can go either way, but I think we're going to see some early banes from one of the players.
Yeah, we're definitely going to see Jdog possibly looking at a 10 pull, maybe getting early damage out and expanding off that first push maybe. But then again, who knows? Jdog definitely the one with more experience here when it comes to ZBZ. He's been playing Zerg his whole career. And Red being more of a random player. So it's going to be a tough one, but let's not take Red out of this. He definitely has a chance to win the finals, yeah.
No, I agree with you. Jdog definitely has the advantage of playing Zerg a lot more proficiently and a lot more actively than what Red has. Red, very a master of all races, been playing random, but only seems to be playing Zerg for the SCGL, so he's had a good two months or so of solid Zerg training. So I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. The path that they both took was quite interesting. I mean, we were quite surprised to see that Nemesis made it so far in the SCGL. I mean, Red beating Nemesis to make it to the final, and Jdog was placed up against Assassin in the semis to make it through. So Red had the slight easier path, in my opinion. But what do you have to say about their path?
Yeah, one thing I can say, Jdog has had some ZVZ experience. He's gone up against Advent, and then he went up against Assassin, a Terran game. He went up Nemesis, obviously, with a Zerg game as well, and he's made his way to the final. And if we have a look at Red, also initially ZVZ with Salk, and finally getting into the semis, facing off against the Protoss. And looking at Red, he hasn't really had so much ZVZ experience in the tournament, so this is going to be a different game style he's going to have to approach playing this way.
It's going to be very interesting. I just really think it's going to be a matter of who can hold probably their third, the best, because we're probably going to see some heavy macro games. So whoever can hold on to their third and hold off those pushes, we might see pushes once they got their seconds up. But I think it's going to be who can hold the economy the longest and who can get the upgrades quicker than the other. So I think it's going to be an extreme case of who can macro the best. That's what I think we're going to see.
Yeah, we're definitely going to see some speedling, bindings early game, and then most probably transition to roaches. And then we'll probably see the roach hydra in Festa combo, and possibly late game, maybe even broodlords. ZVZs are sometimes very unpredictable, even though people say they're not, but they can become very unpredictable. Very, very tough matchup to play against ZVZ.
No, I agree, Frost. It was very unpredictable. I don't know. I don't think we're going to see anything cheesy. I don't think there are going to be any spine crawler rushes or any crazy all-in strats like that. Jdog is not that kind of a player. Red hasn't done anything like that I've seen from him either. So I think we're in store for some really good ZVZ action here.
Yeah, Ultima, I must agree with you. I'm hoping we're not going to see any cheesy tactics from both players here. But then again, it is a ZVZ. Usually there is quite a bit of cheese sometimes, but I'm really hoping for a solid, legit game from both these players. Let's have a great final. After all, it is a best of 7. And as far as I know, only 2 games are being played. And let's see what happens.
It is going to be a long series of games. Like you said, 7 games, 2 tonight. So after this lot, we will see who's in the lead. Perhaps we're going to go 1-1, maybe 2-0. I don't know. Although I predict, I don't know. I think the first game will probably go to Jdog. Perhaps.
Yeah. I won't be surprised if we possibly see a 1-1 draw for the first 2 games, which will actually be quite great. It will open up the tournament, and we got the countdown going now.
All right.
Players seem to be ready.
All right.
Jdog says, well, let's rumble and let's do it.
All right, I'm going to switch over into that StarCraft screen, and there we go. We are there, and we are playing this matchup on Xel'Naga Caverns, which is not the best of choice for Zerg, but it's a ZVC, so this could be quite interesting. Xel'Naga Caverns, easy to get your second. Third, you have to bake the rocks, so let's have a look how this goes.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this matchup. It is the finals, ladies and gentlemen. It's a cup of dreams, and no friends will be made tonight. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, but this final is taking place directly after our major social event that we had prior weekend, which was really off the hook. We saw Candle coming up to Johannesburg, and we just had a real great duel. I mean, like Jdog was there, Candle was there, Red was unfortunately not there, but we had a good KO there, Frost.
Yeah, no, it was fantastic. I think the general consensus were that most players want Jdog to take the tournament. So Jdog definitely going in as the tournament favourite over here, but let's not write off Red. He's got some great skill.
No, I agreed, Frost. For some reason, Jdog, although he is definitely favoured going into this matchup, he is definitely the people's hero. So he's well liked by all the Spartan members. Although Red is also quite well liked. Although Jdog, obviously, you know, I don't know. He's just, there's something about him. He's got that people aura. He's just a fan favorite. People love him. So everyone's currently rooting for him. Red is a bit of an underdog in this game. I mean, obviously because he's a league behind, but he definitely cannot count him out. We do see that spawning pool coming up for Red right now. It's a slight quicker pool than Jdog's, and he's got yeah. Although Jdog has got the advantage on the work account there. That
I was having a look here at Red getting an early pull up, possibly. Here we go. We got
look at this.
Three speedlings coming out.
Look
Jdog,
at this.
I don't know if he knows about this.
Did you see that spine crawler on the side of the creep there, Frosty?
Oh yeah, alright. We can definitely see Red is going here for an all-in, possibly doing some early damage, and Jdog is probably thinking now, I'm probably going to get a couple of spines up just to hold this off, and Red putting up some early pressure. So it's actually quite weird to see this from Red. I was expecting this more from Jdog.
I agree. Yeah, we see a bunch of links coming in, a whole 6 links coming in. These spine crawler won't be up in time. Jdog is going to be forced to take everything off the line just to deal with this harassment from Red. But he should be able to hold it off with these drones. And
yeah, Jdog doing quite a good job over here. He's held it off quite nicely. And that spine crawler is not going to make it. And what a fantastic play from Jdog. And Red seems to be just spamming out those speedlings. Only getting his queen out now. Jdog's got his queen out, and he's got the lava advantage right now.
Yeah, I do see scRED. Red has been supply blocked, and I really am amazed. I wasn't expecting to see this sort of, well, cheese, if you want to call it. I wasn't expecting to see a spine crawler rush into, I don't know if that was a 10-pull Zergling rush, but I assume it was. But
yeah, that was about a 10-pull there. And right now, Red is definitely on the back foot. Yeah, he's got a low work account compared to Jdog's work account. Jdog spamming out the speedlings just to get that defense up. He's probably thinking, oh, Red is going to be going for all in.
Yes, if Jdog sends in these bunch of lings, Red could be in quite a lot of trouble. He doesn't have any spines up, and he's only got a few lings of his own. But they both take a researching metabolic boost, so that speed is on the way. Although Jdog's, yeah, they're going to be finished more or less at the same time. By the time Jdog pitches up at his base, that speed will be done. So this could actually be game number 1 right here. But there is a spine up. Red's pulled everything. No, he's going to have to pull everything off to deal with this. There's the speed right there, finished right there.
Yeah, well, this is very interesting. We can see Red opted to go
oh,
for the
look at
ball,
this.
and Jdog opted to go for the banelings.
Yeah.
I'm actually thinking the banelings is going to be a better option right now.
No, agreed.
Let's see what happens over here. Jdog's got the banes out, and he's going to go for that mineral line. There's no doubt about it. And Jdog doing some good damage over there.
Yes, let's just have a look at that the units killed. We've got 12 units killed for Jdog and 5 workers killed as well. And only 13, 14, 15... Oh, 15 units killed for Red and 3 workers. So Jdog certainly coming out better in the economy over there. And I was really not expecting to see this kind of play.
Yeah, right now both these players are deciding, am I going all in, am I expanding, what am I doing? And it's quite a tough decision to make as a Zerg player, if you're going to just carry on with your all in, or if you're going to just build up some defenses and just get that expansion out.
Yeah, I don't know if expanding right now would be a very good option, but maybe for Jdog he could risk an expansion now, but at the moment their food supply are even, so it's going to be a risk to expand right now because it will be punished very quickly.
It's a tough one to call. Jdog definitely getting out that queen over there. A couple of roaches helping out there with a spine, and it's a good idea that Jdog just pulls back. He needs to get a couple of banes out.
This is a very to and from game. See, a total units killed from Jdog is 27 to the 22 of Red.
Yeah, and I'm predicting that Jdog is going to keep on putting on pressure here and eventually expand, keep Red in his base and stop him out.
Yeah, see, he's waltzing in quite a few banes over here to take out those roaches and make some form of an impact here. He is just going direct for that. Yeah, he's going direct for that economy of Red. Although Jdog did lose quite a lot in that endeavour. Let's have a look at that income
a couple of things over there, but we've got still a 15 worker count for Jdog and 11 workers for Red. And Red said, "Now, well, geez, you put me so much on the back foot with the supply counts and the workers. Looks like he's moving out with his roaches now. Not a bad call from Red."
No, this is definitely not a bad call. If he pushes through with these roaches, Jdog could be in quite a heap of trouble. But he should. Oh my word! He should see this, and maybe he will have spines up in time.
These things should take out these roaches. It's not looking good for Red. Red is spamming out the speedlings now. And of course we know already that Jdog does have the banding nests out, and no banding nests from Red, and he's only got the speedlings, which is not looking good for Red right now.
Yes, Jdog has been spamming those lings and banelings. Although SCRED has killed, Red has killed a lot more units. He is actually on the back foot because of losing those roaches.
Yeah, it's almost like both these players had stuff this week. I want the first one. I'm going to go in for all in. It's already been 11 minutes and no expansions from any players, and it seems like this is going to be all in strat from both these players. Yeah. Right now, Jdog is busy engaging here. And
actually, we got an expansion for Jdog coming out at 12 minutes right now. Jdog making the good choice. He is relatively well ahead. But yeah, if Red doesn't do anything, he's going to be left behind in the wake of Jdog's economy. I mean, just look at the worker count. I mean, yeah, sure, we 12 to 15, but that base is going to be up pretty soon, and Jdog's going to be able to macro a lot better with that extra hatch.
Yeah, I'm thinking now that Jdog is just going to sit back a bit, run up a bit, get the workers going out, keep the current army as, maybe add a couple of more roaches to it, and we got the expansion coming up from Jdog, which is looking good. I wanted to see this all-in strat is not what I wanted to see, but let's have a look what happens here now. We got Jdog coming in with the speedlings, checking out. Okay, yeah, still no expansion. He's quite happy about that. But and Jdog obviously will also scout out this roachman with the speedlings from SCRED.
We do see Red moving with his speedlings forward to go and have a look and see what Jdog's up to. He's also pulled the drone off. I don't know where that drone has gone off to. Maybe he's going to plant a spine caller somewhere. But Jdog is going to hold this off so easily.
Yeah, this is looking like a very intense battle here. But it will seem like Jdog will come out on top, easily holding off these roaches from Red. And Red's still on one base, only at 14 workers versus 20 workers of Jdog. I reckon Jdog is going to take this game.
Oh, look at that! Wow, we have a GG.